Hi, I'm Evita Myriam, and I want to talk to you about the Arithmosophy of the month November 2024. The month November 2024, calculated in English, and its esoteric arithmosophy produces the number 5324. This number has the same, also the number of outcome of elections for the United States of America in November 2024. So that's a nice coincidence. Another thing that we find through arithmosophy, calculated in Greek, is that we have angelic guidance. If you calculate November 2024 in Greek, it produces the number 4323, which is the number for Grandmaster Jokok Sui, my angels guide me. The method of manifestation, Yehoshua bar Myriam, which is the Lord Jesus' name, and in October, the number for October is 4323. So what we did in October, developing discernment, will manifest in November. Now, in November, because the discrimination is the essence of the labor in Libra, which is the labor of October, according to the labors of Hercules. The labor of November is the labor in Scorpio. So in this month, we're going to determine, we have to have perseverance, and we're going to use the courage of Leo, the discrimination of Libra that we have learned, right? And we have to be humble, because humility is part of the Scorpio labor. Now, let me see if I can tell you anything more of arithmosophy before we move to the meaning of the month. November 2024 in English has the number, as I said earlier, 5324, which is the same number for purpose in our name. And indeed, our name holds the meaning of our purpose, right? Not only the arithmosophy of our name, but the actual name. And you have to interpret your name in a way that is positive and that is suited to your heart and your soul. Don't think negatively if your name has a negative connotation. Everything means something positive. Everything has a higher interpretation. Another thing is, again, freedom through purpose. Finding our purpose will liberate us, will set us free. So this month, we're going to be saved by our purpose. We are going to evolve through our purpose, through finding our purpose. And also, the phrase gift to the world has the same number. So it's going to be really a very, very important month in our lives. Again, 5324, which is the number for November 2024 in English, has the freedom to think, has the same number. And inner healing due to karmic redemption. Karmic redemption is the outcome of tithing, service, and understanding, awareness, development, and change, like seeing our problems and changing. The crown chakra is 5324, and God Hephaestus relating to science and also to war. So we're going to develop discernment and perseverance in all these fields. Now, I will very quickly tell you, because I don't want to tire you, about the labor of Scorpio. This is the labor that humanity has been undergoing since the beginning of COVID, of 2020. And it's a very important labor, and the whole of humanity is going through that labor. But this month is the culmination of our success in this labor, and we can make it succeed in any day of our lives. And from there on, just maintain through perseverance, humility, courage, and discernment, maintain our positive stance. Now, the labor of in Scorpio, in the labor of Scorpio, Hercules, which is humanity, it is us, has to cut the heads of Hydra. He cannot do this because new heads sprout, from wherever he cuts. So he lifts the Hydra to the air, which means he takes it to the mind, to the mental plane, and to intuition and to the higher soul, you know, so then it loses its grip. What does that mean? Let me tell you what the 9 heads mean, and then you'll understand. The 3 heads are about sex, comfort, and money, which means sex lovingly, not in an animal way. Comfort, not too much comfort. Too much comfort makes the person go rotten, you know? And money, but used properly, right? For spiritual travel, for taking care of ourselves, but also of others, tithing, giving, sharing, not hoarding money, living a life where we will pass away one day and have an account full of millions and millions, and then other people around us will be hungry. You know, it's not fair. So then the second 3 heads, fear, hatred, and desire for power. These are related, right? Fear and hatred, like most people are hateful because they're afraid. Is xenophobia, homophobia, all these phobias, fear. Also, fear and hatred. Fear leads us to self-hatred as well, because we're afraid to try, we're afraid to be following the divine guidance. And desire for power. Desire for power can be fame, can be desire for power, overpowering others, because power is always over someone else, right? It's power over what? It's better to have power over our own mind and words and speech and emotions. So the other 3 heads are pride, separativeness, and cruelty. Pride, separativeness, pride brings separativeness. Pride is a form of, as we all know, a form of low self-esteem, right? We don't want to assess ourselves honestly, so we are better than everyone else. We prefer to think that, you know, and that is affected through separativeness. Whoever is not like us is not good enough to look at. And cruelty, that is cruelty. So that's also cruelty in physical, mental, emotional, verbal cruelty. So we make it through bringing it to the soul, connecting it to the soul through perseverance and humility, courage, discrimination. In the center of Scorpio, of the constellation, there is Antares. Antares is a red star. In Greek, it means Antares is like a typhoon, you know, it's like something like that. It's a lot of noise and turbulence. That's the meaning etymologically in Greek. So the red star is the red star of desire. So we have to, you know, Scorpio, what it does. Oh, one of the constellations of Scorpio is Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus is the Hercules the man who steps on the heart of Scorpio, and you know, on the heart of where it's the Antares star of the desire, and and then looks up to see the Aquila, the eagle or the swan, the eagle in the constellation of Libra, right, which is symbolizing the soul. So this is a very important labor for humanity. We have to resist our lower aspect. All the labors are about resisting our lower aspect, but this is the most difficult one. This is it. This is the one that determines the future for all of us. So I wish us all to have an amazing November and to find what really is our purpose, what is in our name, what is in our heart, what is meant for us, what we really want to do, and follow that. A simpler path usually. So have a great month, and I will post all the numbers and what they mean on Facebook and Instagram later. Take care. Bye.